guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name's Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Today I got two things that are both related to voting. Of course, we know here in the United States, voting's coming up in the next 30 days or so, and everything's going to start going crazy. Well, I got a couple stories. The first one I'm going to go over here in this video is the FBI uses new dating app to catch conservative men, allegedly. We'll see about that. And the second one is the Democrats are putting a new message out. If gentlemen, specifically black gentlemen, do not vote, then women should not sleep with them. And of course, you know that they have to vote Democrat or else they're in a lot of trouble by being called a sellout and everything else. And I've got both stories related to that. We're going to go over both. Make sure we've got 19 days left. Make sure to join me in the links down below and either sign up for a Daily Wire membership or get Jeremy's razors order. They are very good razors. I did a review on it. I enjoy them. I'm not going to say they're better than every other razor out there in the world, but they do support a good cause, which is not only Daily Wire, but me in our race for a retreat. So I can win first place, get some money, and build a men's retreat. And I'd really appreciate your support doing that. We got 19 days left, so let's do it. All right, into the main story here. You know, I've told you guys for a long time, do not use dating apps. There's nothing to them. I mean, it's just a waste of time. Well, they came out with a new dating app for kind of more conservative-minded people, and turns out people are saying they're getting some weird phone calls from using it, and also that there are no women on the app, which is no surprise since about 70% of women are left-leaning and vote that way now. So first, the app that came out, Kayleigh McEnany's sister, touts a non-woke dating app backed by Peter Thiel, no pronouns necessary. And this is just from a month ago. And they came out with a new dating app called The Right Stuff, a new dating app geared toward conservative party that is funded by billionaire tech investor Peter Thiel. It was created for conservatives to connect in authentic and meaningful ways. Other dating apps have gone woke. We bring together people together with shared values and similar passions. And so they go on a little bit about the dating app, which I'm not going to get into too much. But again, dating apps are just a waste of time unless you're extremely photogenic and have yourself next to a picture with a Porsche or a Ferrari or something or other and $1 million mansion. Well, now the New York Post a month later says right-wing dating app users on The Right Stuff have allegedly been contacted by the FBI. Now, this could be the FBI, it could be other shenanigans, but the whole point is, number one, I find this funny, just because, again, if they're really being contacted by the FBI, you kind of outed yourself. I mean, if you can't tell something's coming from a group of glowies that the FBI could infiltrate, I don't know what to tell you at this point. They say users of a right-wing dating app founded by former Trump staffers, let me zip this up a little bit, have reported that they're receiving calls from the FBI after answering one particular question in their dating app profiles. The app in question, The Right Stuff, has already been dubbed a failure after next to no women signed up, and the app's invite-only system made it almost impossible to join. But now a third complaint is emerging from users that answering a profile prompt question that asked about the January 6th has led them to being contacted by law enforcement. Now, let me just say here, number one, again, if about 70% of women here in the United States are left-leaning, they like to, they vote with their passion and their heart and maybe less logic, and so they seem to go along very well with the left-leaning, you know, being passionate about things, and we need to do things that are just and fair and right. And they kind of they don't even want to hear if maybe there's some logic that doesn't support that. So something like 65 or 70% of women vote that direction. So already you've now shaved this down to 30% of women. And on top of that, it's an invite-only system, which means only a couple people get in, and then they have to invite people. And you're going to have such a small selection of people on this app. It's a complete waste of time, like all dating apps. They say the date in question was the same day in 2021. We know this. A quick scroll through the reviews in the App Store reveals several comments complaining of having a phone call from the FBI shortly after filling out the profile. I'm going to read a couple of these here. It says, do not support this app, 1 star. And this is from a guy named Big Chungus, 100%. He says, okay, app asks about January 6th. Harmless, right? I said I was there because I was. I'm a patriot. That's why I'm on this dating app. I use this app for hardly an evening. And is it a coincidence the same day I get a call from the FBI the same day? Seriously, what a stunt are they trying to pull? Whoever developed this has to be deep state setting us up. I came here to find love, not a damn warrant. Somebody else says an FBI honeypot. It doesn't tell you that you need an invite until after you've uploaded and shared a bunch of personal info. Some of the questions answers that you add to your profile look like stuff from the FBI would like to know. And somebody else here says unsafe, kind of the same stuff. And someone else says don't trust this app. So the thing is, they don't tell you that you need an invite until you've uploaded a bunch of personal information right off the get-go. To me, that sounds like something that the government would definitely try to do. And other people have said there's nobody on there anyway. They continue on. Another row, I answer the question. I already read that. Do not use this app unless you want to be harassed by left-wing fascists, another says. Yet another commented, I have a friend who worked as a coder on this app, and he showed me proof that the FBI added backdoor access. And again, I don't know if any of this is true or not. Overall, the app is only sitting at 2.5 star rating in the Apple Store, with large majority of the comments complaining about lack of women. I don't know that there's this, you know what, this could be maybe non-conservative people that are logging on there and then reading reviews to make the app fail, because I guess Peter Thiel supports kind of conservative stuff. So maybe they want the app to fail so he doesn't have any money coming in, and the app just goes away. So maybe this kind of storyline is BS. I don't know how the FBI could set up a back door into it. I don't know. But the whole point is that there's no women on the app anyway. And again, you're just wasting time on these damn dating apps. The other one that I'm going to talk about today, the Democrats' new message for no vote, no sex, is basically kind of like, hey, ladies, if your man is not voting, don't sleep with him. And you know it's coming from the Democrats, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in that video.